How's it? In this episode, gonna talk about playing God. The problem with the business I'm in, corrupted, corruption from India, and racism and stuff. Why you shouldn't play God with Africans? You feel like you're a god or something with somebody's girlfriend. Maybe you've got people hooked on drugs. That was the ancient world. Playing God is not good, bro. And leaving crumbs for the police to find. But in this episode of What's Nest is all about not playing God, mate. You don't have to play God because you've got control of the police. Doesn't make you powerful. Just because you got a position to hurt somebody, you've got some celebrity or something, you feel powerful now, you start putting drugs in the liquor store, you've got girls you taking advantage, expecting blowjobs, and girls should be selling themselves for $50, and the police are supposed to break the law and hurt somebody innocent. You've got syringes and needles, you've got some abomination of mankind that you feel makes white people happy. Look on Google, mate. Put in viruses and stuff. You're trying to play God. Remember, the table can turn against you, mate. One day floods could come. The Lord could smite the wicked. But in this episode is about health benefits, trying to escape somebody that's playing God. That's the problem with the government of India. They're following you around with people because he's invading your privacy. So he knows that where you work in, so they want to break your back or something. Like my cousin, that was a racist world. So white South Africans, they feel like they got power, you know what I mean? They got power over your lives. Not realizing how important African has got influence. You've got power all over these people's lives. You could mercilessly kill somebody. You can open somebody's throat and put a hook inside. He feels like he's a god, you know what I mean? He feels like he's powerful. He's going to church. He feels like he's got our lives in his hands, our whole gang. He feels like he can just do what he wants, but doesn't realize that he's old and crumbling. Living in New Zealand, mate, is a matter of going to the human rights. And you feel like you're a god, you're gonna stop the views. You feel so powerful, you can stop all the girls from a relationship. You feel like your life is so perfect. You've got this trophy life of yours. But in this episode of What's Nest, mate, is trying to make the difference between a god, well, a good god, or a god to the people, or loving people, or using power to hurt somebody. Always calling the police doesn't make you a god. Just makes you a coward. Snitching on people doesn't make you better. Because you call in the police doesn't make you powerful. Or because you're in a gang. If I have to call my gang for you, you will run away. Kicking down somebody's door doesn't mean that you're special because you're hidden away. If my parents would move out of the house, or if my dad had any love for people, our house would be different. Then it'd be like Brayside. But my dad is a cold-hearted man. In his old age, became a problem to himself. And my brother's got no love for our community. Joined the military to kill people. But he's not even a soldier. He's just a lawless animal. You're not a god. But in the dying days of the animal, when the animal has stopped eating children and feeding people to the animal, gang members, and now it's deeper in the shadow, you've got a lot of people killed. You've become merciless now. Now you've become an expert at killing innocent people, putting people in prison, colored people, hurting people, taking people's teeth out, not doing your job. The dentist, you feel powerful now. You can't open the Britomat. So many young girls are in the cemetery. You found another excuse. Skinny white girls, you found another excuse. I don't have a job. My back is broken. I must still work. You don't want somebody to go to hospital. You're feeling like you're powerful for credit, taking credit for stuff you haven't done yourself. For work, you can't achieve yourself. You're making money from robbing someone. You've got blood on your hands because you've got money. The ancient world paid in gold. That's why it's possible to build pyramids. Now the African governments have found out what you've been doing. So many black children are dead. So many Polynesians are in prison. You got money now. You got power over people. You feel like you got $100,000. You're a rich person now. Now you've got power over people. You've got a drug dealer in prison. You feel like you're doing a political service. Like you're helping somebody. You feel like you're helping society because this guy looks like a criminal, but he's innocent. He hasn't done anything. It doesn't make you guilty if you're a drug dealer. You feel like you're doing a service to society. You're helping white people. It feels obligated to call the police, make the music softer. They feel like they're helping people. Oh, you've got no job. I've got a job. You've got nothing to do in society. The skinny white girls, like he's the problem. Now he's dead and in the cemetery. You feel like you're doing the world a favor. You feel like I'm a police officer. I know what I'm doing. No, you're just a snitch. You're just calling the police. Oh, he's smoking some joint. Oh, he's listening to rap music. Oh, you feel good now. You feel like I'm doing the world a favor. I've hurt somebody. Yeah, but how many people get hurt on the internet? They feel like they're gods. They've got all your lives in their hands. Could get a lot of harmless people killed. You don't know who cares about someone. You're not worried. You feel like this rapper is dead. You're doing a favor in America. You feel like you're a gangster or something. Like you can kick down the door. You can come creep. You're getting money from the government. The government, she feels like she's a god. She's a millionaire for the first time. So he feels like he's a god. He's got a few $1,000s. Maybe $100,000. You feel like you're a god. You got your gang or something. Like you're a god or something. You got power over my girlfriend. Let's take advantage. You got a mortgage. You got a little advantage in society. Like you got a house in Openui or somewhere. You can hide away. You know where I live. You can just damage my equipment. Come inside my house. My parents are helping you. My dad is just so loyal. He does everything you ask him. You put in poison in the food. You feel like the government is with you. The shadow is getting darker now. The war in Russia is getting colder. The war is escalating. The views are getting better. TikTok is making money. Your boss loves you, but you're just a servant, an employee. You're not the boss. Word is reaching the owner of TikTok. How you stealing from Instagram? You hurting people now with syringes into my feet. Now you slicing me with scalpels. Now you burning my feet with acid. Now you locking me in prison every year. I'm in the mental hospital 4 times. Every episode he comes running down. He feels like he's a god. There's people watching. He feels like he's going to church. He's blessed by God. He's doing a favor. He doesn't know who's watching. The homeless, the helpless, the people that are suicidal. He feels like he's saving people. It's because he's taking credit for somebody else's work, or somebody else's people. So they feel like they're a god, like they've done the job. So they feel like they are helping children, stopping somebody from their own legacy. Now they've got you trapped now. They feel society is a burden. They feel like they're doing something. Like he's God, you know what I mean? Like he's the one with the power. He feels powerful now. He feels like he's doing something, but he doesn't realize he can't work anymore. He doesn't realize now in the shadow. He doesn't realize now what he's done is another gang member. Doesn't realize now there's numbers against you. Doesn't realize now he's in the greatest trap of his life now. He's now been hunted by a lion. He doesn't realize now so many young people are dead. Girls have been put in the cemetery. Another boy is now murdered. He feels like he's the police. You know what I mean? He feels like a vigilante now. He feels like he's doing a favor, like he's helping Maori people. You're doing nobody a favor, mate. By trying to be a lawless person. You feel like I've got somebody trapped. I need to go after this guy. I need to take his benefit away. Somehow he's hurting people. Somehow it's hurting white people. Somehow people are being murdered. Somehow there's a war starting. Somehow there's Africans after you. Somehow there's messages going. He's stopping people from watching. He doesn't want people to mix together. He's stopping girls. He feels like he's stopping someone. He feels good now. People are laughing. It's so nice watching people wanking. He's invading another person's privacy. He's now watching another woman naked. He's now killed another person. So he feels like he's a power now. Some more people are dead. But he doesn't look in his own country at the massacres of Rohingyas, the massacres of people in Africa, the piles of dead body in India, the mass graves. He doesn't remember the lockdown. He thinks he's done it. Like his brain is the one. Like he can just kill another person, destroy another property. Because he's gone all around the world and he's put so many young Maoris in biker gangs. He's hurt so many people, you know what I mean? He's murdered so many people. So he just feels he can murder somebody else. Like the police won't worry about him. He feels powerful, you know what I mean? He's got people on TikTok now. He can do what he wants. He's got a gang. So he feels powerful. He's big now. He's a bully now. Now he feels he can do something. He can try to, he can inspire people now. Now the gang is getting smaller. The friends are going. The lonely nights are coming now. You know what I mean? The lonely nights now, you felt like a god now. Nobody wants to marry you now. No boyfriend now. Now everyone is banging this girl. She's sucking another dick now. Now nobody wants to marry her. She needs a boyfriend now. Now she's desperate now. She can't get out of the house. She sees so people far ahead. They married now. Now you realize you're stuck in your mom's house. You're a loser now. You're out of options now. You got no more friends. Now because you got numbers, you feel like you're special. You feel like I'm powerful, you know what I mean? I've got you now in a shack. I'm powerful now. I can call the police now. Let me take advantage. Work for me, you're a drug addict. Let me take all your money. You're hooked on drugs. They feel powerful now. They feel now they've got all the people in the city now. Girls trapped now. They don't want to open the Britomat. They feel powerful now. Let's start messing around with the people. And that's the worst empire. It's an empire that enslaves the population, causes a rebellion. Now the people are starting to rebel. The police are rebelling. Now my father now is hurting somebody again. Now he's burning you with acid now. He now feels like he's broken another barrier. So he feels, yes, I can show people on TikTok, I've broken another barrier. I found something out. I figured out there's a vampire. I figured out there's something. I figured out neuroscience. Only God can do that. I figured out I can hurt somebody. Somebody's doing so good. That's the problem with the racism in South Africa. That's why the black people are so horrible to white people. Because the South African white people were so horrible to the black people and coloreds. They were just so horrible, burning people with acid. That's the problem with white racism. They feel like they are powerful because they've got the power of the police and the government. So they feel like they are righteous. But really, all of them are innocent, harmless in a struggle. So they feel all powerful. He feels like, yes, I'm trying to save my brother. It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault that I've lost everything. It's your fault. He feels like you're a drug dealer. It's your fault. Like it's your fault, you know what I mean? I can't go live in Australia. It's your fault. It's your fault. I can save my children. Somehow, I can save the community by going after the leader. I'll stop you from getting married. We'll change everybody's life. Everyone will somehow become successful. Somehow the water won't come. Suddenly the water is coming now. He feels like his junk is more important than somebody else's junk. But you've united people now. Now you become a martyr to society. Now he can't stop people watching. Now he feels like he's powerful now. He feels like he's got energy. He's a young man. You know what I mean? He doesn't look in the mirror just how ugly you are. He doesn't see just how what a bullfrog he's turned into. Now he feels like he can kill another rapper. Now he feels like he can kill another celebrity. He's got you trapped now. He feels like he can just lock down the world. So they feel powerful now. They've got the government hostage. He can just smash somebody's teeth. He feels nobody will come after him because he's not intimidated now. Now he's a bully now. Now he knows you by yourself now. Now he knows he can, you know what I mean? He can get another blowjob. It's a relationship now. Now he knows he can sleep with another colored girl. He can hurt somebody now. Now he's got a gun. Now he feels he can kill someone. Now he feels powerful now. Now he feels like headhunters won't come kick down the door now. Somebody won't hold you hostage, won't get ganja out of you. He feels like he's powerful, like he's a real gangster now. You know what I mean? Like now he feels he can stab somebody now. Now he feels he can take you now from your house, force you now. Force you, doesn't realize how important you are. He's trying to laugh, but there's no stomach to laugh at. You're getting thinner every day. They're trying to laugh, but there's no stomach. It's not funny now. They feel like what they've bought you is more better. His life is better. His house is better. Everything he does is better. Because he's getting money from an Indian. He got money from an Indian. So of course if you give someone $1 million, they'll be better. Of course if you've got somebody who's loaning you money, you'll be better. Of course if you've got some bitch, some stupid girl that goes around sucking dick, of course you'll feel better. Of course she'll marry you. You're getting money from your mom. You're getting money from a loan company that's fraudulent. You're in a country that's promoting sucking dick. You're in a country that's got no freedom of speech. They feel better. You've got somebody trapped. You've got somebody that's with a broken back. My feet have been burnt with acid. You feel better, you know what I mean? You got TikTok. Anything on TikTok philosophy feels better. You got somebody saying your boss don't care about you. So why will you care about your job? Why will you care? It's not your property. So you'll damage it, isn't it? You didn't pay for the house. So you don't care, you know what I mean? It's not your body. So you don't feel the pain. So of course you'll break somebody's back. Of course you'll hurt somebody. Of course, because he likes seeing blood. Until the table has turned. The monsters now to feed the other monster. With your life now. Now the people on Facebook don't want to watch you. Now the cold nights don't seem so good because the drugs are not working. Now the mental hospital is now in danger. Now the police are finding out. Now there's evidence of people in the cemetery. You can't remember how many islanders you've killed. You can't remember how many colors you put in the cemetery. Now the vicious monster, it can't stop eating people now. Now you need somebody to kill the monster. But the hero is gone. You can't find the monster, the serial killer now. Now they're loose on the street. Now there's people after you now. Now another person has been held hostage. Now you're going to the gym. You're feeling like you're doing something. You got all this muscle and power. Now you've hurt another African. So you feel better now. You feel like I'm doing something. You're watching another African life has been hurt. Now you feel better. Another celebrity is dead. Now they feel like they're doing society a favor. Now they feel like I know where you live. I can hide away. Starts to open your mouth. It feels like he's breaking a barrier. Feels like he's doing something special. He doesn't want to listen, you know what I mean? No, I don't want to listen to the music. No, I don't want to listen. I don't want to hear what you're saying. You could be screaming for help. Help, 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 they're killing me. He doesn't want to listen. Doesn't want to help. Help, help, they're killing me. They don't want to listen. They want to see another person dead. But you don't play God, mate, with anybody's life. Not little girls, not anyone. You don't play God, otherwise the table will turn. It will turn in your old age. That's the worst time to be haunted by ghosts of the people that you've got killed. But you cannot haunt the reaper, mate. You can't haunt the shadow. When you're living in the system for so long, the police know you got a mental problem. But you can't just keep on calling the police. Because the police will one day say they don't want to help. You can't keep on hurting somebody. You can't keep on trying to feed the monster. So when will you do your job at the dentist? If my teeth are still broken, when will you do your job? How many skinny white girls have you made? How many people have you robbed? How many phones have you stolen? How many cars have you stolen? If you've stolen over 50 cars, you've damaged how much property? 50 cars you've stolen. How many people have you stabbed in this country? How many boys have you hurt? How many houses have you broken into? How many times has he been in prison? 50 stolen cars. And you still want to steal one more phone. How many people have you held hostage? Now the whole neighborhood is held hostage by this guy. Because this guy is stealing cars everywhere. Now everybody's in trouble. Now the shadow is growing bigger. Darkness is everywhere. Another dick you're going to suck. Now you want to be a good girl now. After you've been living a life sucking dick and calling the police and hurting someone. You feel like, that's a good looking colored, you know what I mean? Let me hurt this person, you know what I mean? So they feel better now. Let me make his life harder. Because you're doing society a favor. But nobody can notice. Nobody can see. So they feel good, you know what I mean? It feels good. Let me come run down the steps and interfere in a YouTube episode. It's going to pay the bills. He's going to die. So before he dies, he wants to take my life. So it feels like he can't see the end. They want to see the end of it. They got fear of missing out. FOMO. Fear of missing out. He's going to miss out his movies. Movies are coming. Dune is coming. Aquaman is coming. Avengers is coming. Thanos is going to click his fingers. Lockdown is so exciting. Boredom is taking over. Loneliness, you know what I mean? Fear now has got power now. He can get more crack than us. He knows where we live. He can just stop us now. He can come to my house expecting money, you know what I mean? He's just going to get $200. But what is $200 to a billionaire? Ultimately, you stop yourself from that same opportunity. You use the opportunity to open the door, not close the door, because you've closed the door on yourself. In this world and the next world, you stopped your life, because in this life is important. So the thing is, don't play God with anybody, because the table can turn on you and they will play God with you. Then the water will rise. And now all those people, now the table has turned. Now they need help. Nobody will help you. Because you are playing God. Somebody's back is broken. But you don't want to open the hospital door. You cannot notice, my friend, that the demon is behind you. Because you're just a monster that's hurting people. You burn in people's feet with acid now. You put in syringes in people's mouths now. Now you've hurt another colored person. You feel better now. You feel good. But in yet there's piles of bodies in your country. Massacres around the world. Some more Russian soldiers are dead. You escalating the violence. The Russian mafia is growing stronger. He feels like the police are so powerful, they can solve all the problems. He can stop everyone. Everyone must just get a job. He's doing something for society. He feels good because he's going to TikTok, you know what I mean? Such a good job. Going to TikTok now and playing views and views and views are happening. It's all about the views. You're living in the matrix. The system is working. The jungle is so good. The jungle is good for everybody. People are just working. Everyone in the biker gang is happy. Bills, money's made. Everyone's happy. You know what I mean? Girls are just sucking dick. A woman is a problem. I'm the problem. I'm the problem. It's my fault. It's my fault. You know what I mean? The flood water's coming. It's my fault for junk. It's only junk in my house. But it's trying to hassle me for junk. So they come inside my property. They damage my equipment. It feels like you're on the benefit. I'm better than you. I'm a carpet layer. I've got a job. I'm a truck driver. I'm a truck mechanic. I've hire purchased a Mercedes. I'm better than you because we're going to a barbecue together. I've got some friends of mine. Now the shadow of darkness, another person has fallen from the group. He's found another problem with somebody. Because you're on drugs. Now he feels like he's special. He's got all the attention. Another person is in trouble now. Another episode has happened now. He's sniffing cocaine now. Another paycheck now. Now he feels he earns the money. He's earned money. They feel like they've earned it, you know what I mean? They've got money from somewhere. You know what I mean? He feels like he earns the money. He earns $50 an hour. He earns $5,000. And yet, he could have been fraudulent and got a job at the mines. From asking the same Indians, he wants a girlfriend. He wants a job at the mines. So he feels like, I get $5,000 a week, I'm better than you. I can work, I can weld, I'm better than you. I got books. I got fake certificate. It's my certificate. It's my welding books. It's my DJ equipment. It's my YouTube page. Let me not pay this guy for his views. Let me not pay him. They feel like they figured out something. They're so corrupted. She feels like this guy is gay. Let me make him. Let me grab this colored boy, kill him. That's the problem with white South Africans. Let me grab this colored boy and kill him. Nobody cares about him. Let me grab this girl and get her raped. Let me get them to take advantage. Let me split these people apart. Let me just hurt this colored boy. He's the problem, you know what I mean? Let me hold him hostage. Let me hurt him, take his jewelry. Nobody will remember. Let me hurt this boy. That's how they feel in this country, Samoans. Let me blind shot this person. Eat his teeth out. Nobody's going to go after Samoans. They can't. You in New Zealand. We can do anything we want. You can't reach the outside world. The outside world can't help you. So far away. We can do whatever we want. We can hurt you whenever we want. Your super yacht company can never be closed by a cartel. Cartels can't find you. The biker gangs will save you. Let me just hurt another person. Let me break his back again. Let me put fiberglass in his lungs. Let me build another super yacht. They feel like they can do it. He's got no job. He hasn't cleaned a toilet before. He hasn't earned money. He hasn't cut a guy. He has got no respect. He's got no system. He's got no respect for his own parents. So how can he respect an elder of society? How can he respect himself if he's got no respect for islanders? He feels like he can rob another person, another 1,700. It's a lot of money, you know what I mean? He's going to pay the bills. So he doesn't care. Doesn't care if it's an elder of society. He doesn't care. He's got no respect for his own parents. So why must he respect anybody else? Why must he work? He doesn't know what job you've done. He doesn't care where you work. He doesn't care what you've done. It's a super yacht company. He can close it down as a child. A child with the power to call the police. He doesn't care about a person like that. Let me kill somebody. You know what I mean? Kill another person. That's a problem with American stuff. He feels like it's so nice, his music. You know what I mean? He feels, let me just destroy somebody's house. Feels like I can squash somebody, you know what I mean? Kill somebody else, you know what I mean? He feels like he's a gangster. Like his gang is powerful. You know what I mean? Like the gang is going to help him. Because you're in a gang, you know what I mean? But they haven't seen our gang. So he feels like he's a gangster. Because he's bigger, you know what I mean? So they feel better, you know, take advantage of a girl. Because she's hooked on drugs. So he can give her just a bag, get a nice blowjob and whatever. Now it gets bad now. The drugs are causing murder now. So he shoots somebody in the back of the head. Now he feels he can just blow somebody in the back of the head. So he feels better, you know what I mean? He feels like he's an elder or something. Meantime, the shadow is growing bigger. Corruption is taking over. Murder and violence is everywhere in South Auckland. He's burning somebody in the mouth with acid now. Now he doesn't want to remember what he's done. He's forgotten how many girls he slept with. He's forgotten how many people he's killed. He's forgotten how much money he's borrowed. He's forgotten all the loan companies. He's forgotten how many people he's ripped off. He's forgotten how many cars he's hire purchased. He's forgotten how many people he's squashed. He's forgotten about the car accident. He's forgotten about everybody he's left behind. Now he's so powerful now. He's on Facebook now. Now he feels so special now. He's drinking whiskey now. Now he feels like he's better than anybody else. He's got children now. Now he feels like he's wise. You know what I mean? He feels like he's wise. Like what he's saying is good now. Now he feels I can throw everything at someone. Let me get a bunch of young people, go kill this person. Let me give them $100,000. Now he's hurt another person at a work site. Another person has been crushed. Another week at work is another paycheck. Another business now is open. Another business is closed down. Now he's getting millions of dollars from a construction company. But with every entourage, you must feed this monster. So this monster now can cost you $50,000 now. Because you must feed this entourage. You must feed these people now, this gang. This gang needs mortgages, bills to pay. Because now you feel like you're a drug dealer now. Now you feel you can supply anybody. Now you think you can go to America now. But there's rules in America. That's our place. There's rules in New Zealand. Now you feel like you can supply England. Now you feel like you can hold somebody hostage now. Now you're hostage now. You're taking advantage of the hostage. Because the hostage now you're burning the hostage now. Now you don't care now. Oh, it's a hostage. Let me just break his teeth now. You know what I mean? Let me just kill the hostage. Torture him in front of people. Nobody will catch you. You're a dentist. You're a harmless Indian. Nobody cares about you. You can just hurt somebody. The woman feels like she's powerful. There's thousands of Polynesians dead. Thousands of coloreds in prison. Some people are going for life. Some people are stuck in prison. She feels like another Samoan, you know what I mean? Just another African. Just another person I can kill. That's how the police feel. Just another person in prison. You're just another bum on the street. So who are you? Just another chicken. You're just another person, you know what I mean? Just another person that you can put in the cemetery. So how many people have you put in the cemetery? How many people have died because of you? Can frame another person. It's just another colored. I can frame you. You know what I mean? Come in your house, fuck you in the ass, make some sort of video, drug you, use gas on you. Nobody's going to catch you. The government doesn't care about you. You got permission from the Prime Minister. You're in the matrix. Society is even deeper in the shadow. You're doing neuroscience. The neurons are burning the brain. The water is coming now. The water is rising now. Darkness is spreading. You feel like you're a god now. You got Russian soldiers' lives in your hands. You've got New Zealand soldiers' lives in your hands. You can start a war now. You feel like you're powerful. You can play a game. Play a game with everybody's life. Life is cheap, you know what I mean? Who cares about life? Life is not painful, you know what I mean? Life is short, it's fast. It's going to end. You know everything about life. You can break somebody's back, sleep with somebody's girlfriend. You will take advantage of it. That'll teach him. You know what I mean? Go after all his girlfriends. They won't remember. Make a girl drink piss now. Hit somebody else. Hurt somebody with a glass. Oh, his brother is more special than anybody else. You hate your own family now. Nobody's going to catch you. The police won't remember what you're doing. There'll be no crumbs to what you have caused. Nobody will follow up what you are doing. Remember how many girls you've slept with, how many people you've hit with a glass, how many people you've beaten up with pool sticks. You're such a nice person. You got your children now. But who will help your children when the darkness comes? Who will come with money, bro? Who will do if you just go for someone's property? Your house is better than ours. It's not your house. It's not your parents. Get another bucket of KFC. Get another $250. It's not your benefit. It's not your life. Put another person in prison. Come fuck up your haircut. It's not your barber shop. It's not your business. It's not your business in Hollywood. It's not your movie Dune. It's not your movie Aquaman. It's not your movie. It's not your 100 million. It's not your dentist business. If you feel like you can hurt another Indian, you know, that's how they feel, white people. Feel like they can hurt another African. Feel like nobody's going to come after you. There's no retribution. It's another person in prison, you know what I mean? Doesn't care about the white boys. It's another white boy in prison. It's another gang member. That's how they see everybody. It's another crip that you've killed in this country. It's another country that you've destroyed. It's another economy that you've broken. It's another life that you've taken. So you don't feel mercy for someone. Because you've got someone's life in your hands. So you feel, yeah, I can kill my own nephew. Yeah, he doesn't feel the pain. He's cold and heartless. It's not going to do something. It's another injection. Another $1,500. It's another $70 billion on the country. It's another 70 billion. Borrow more money from the shadow. Borrow more money. You can just hurt somebody. You don't know who this person is. You can just stop this person. It's another city that's cut off. Another neighborhood that's gone into the shadow. Another country that's going down. Another battle has happened. Some more Russian soldiers are dead. Some more Chinese soldiers are dead. You feel like a special forces. You feel alone out there. Don't play God with people. Or the table will turn against you. And then you'll need help one day. But help won't come. Because you've got no friends. You can't get help. The loan company can't borrow. Because you borrowed money. So you cannot borrow anymore. You must pay back what you borrowed. You cannot get out of the ancient world. Because now you must live in the future. So without a future, you can't come. Because now your children have no future. So now you've now desecrated yourself. You borrowed too much money. Now you got bad credit. Your reputation is bad. You feel like an elite person, but you're not elite. You got no super yachts, no Lamborghinis, no mansion. You don't have millions of dollars. So he feels like he earns the money. Like he's done a favor for society. Yeah, but you don't play God with anyone in the first place. Not your own family. Not your own people that you leave behind. Because behind you is a monster that's tracking you down. Following what you've done, you know what I mean? Waiting, and they feel like they're in Australia, they're safer. But behind you is a monster that must be fed. And with this monster, it must keep on eating, you know what I mean? There's only one way to feed a monster. But to stop a monster, the hero is gone. Because the hero doesn't want to kill the monster now. He doesn't want to do his job. Because his back is broken. Now he's lost the power now. Because you're using the power now to hurt somebody now. Now you can't kill the monster now. Now he feels like, he's all alone. Like he's done something special. But he doesn't look in the mirror how ugly he is. He doesn't see just how old he is. Just how old he can't work anymore. Just how expensive it is. He's got no mortgage. No house. There's no old age home that will take a man like that. Nobody will help somebody. He's not doing anyone a favor. He's robbed so many businesses. Hasn't done his job. He's got no friends. Now everyone's catching him. You're hurting your son. You're burning his feet with acid. You're putting syringes in his mouth. You're blinding so many people. You robbed so many people. Now the monster is now behind you. There's now 700,000 people after you. Now TikTok is in trouble. They feel like they're powerful in their high tower. Because they're above everybody else. So they're looking down in the office. They feel like they're safe. They're safe in the city now. They feel like they can do something. Like they can just come inside another territory and initiate a war with a biker gang between the rebels and the headhunters. Let me start a biker gang fight. Nobody will notice. They hide. They're in the shadow. You don't know how many there are. There could be 800,000, 700,000, 600,000 people after you. You don't know who the leader of the shadow is. Don't play God, mate. Sometimes the worst game to play is ends at war. Don't play God with somebody, or somebody will play God with you. Time is endless, bro. Time can turn around, mate. You get older, you need help, but nobody will help you. It doesn't mean that your life is sorted out if you've got a room at your sister's house. It doesn't mean your sister won't sell your house. It doesn't mean somebody don't care about you. Doesn't mean you're better off because you're hurting somebody. Doesn't make you special. Doesn't make you special if you're just a bum off the street. Doesn't make you a celebrity. Doesn't mean you can rap. Doesn't mean you can make music. If you're damaging somebody's equipment, doesn't make you better. Sneaking inside somebody's house, stealing somebody's phone, doesn't make you better. Sabotaging people doesn't mean you're not going to get hung by the neck. It doesn't mean somebody's not going to kill you if you blow up somebody into pieces. If you're a murderer or something, doesn't mean you can't be murdered or stabbed. Doesn't mean you pain. Doesn't mean you're painless. Doesn't mean that you're important. If you do nothing important, doesn't mean somebody won't stab you. Doesn't mean somebody won't shoot you in the face. Doesn't mean somebody won't do something fucking horrible at the shopping mall. Doesn't mean that you're a gangster. Doesn't mean that there's not people shooting people around the world. Doesn't mean that there's not niggers getting closer. It doesn't mean that they're not coming to New Zealand in the millions. What you can't see doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It doesn't mean that you're trapped in a place. It means you're trapping yourself ultimately. From that behavior that you're teaching others, ultimately you're trapping yourself. Because what you're teaching others, they are learning. So ultimately you're trapping yourself. Because you're trapping yourself from opportunity. You're trapping yourself, ultimately you could suffer. Because today you are happy, but tomorrow you are in danger. Tomorrow the water could come. Tomorrow the war could start. Tomorrow could be another battle. But in this day, doesn't mean that life ends. In the next life, it could be worse. But in this episode is worseness. Probably what you call the world. But yeah, don't play God with someone. Because yeah, you could attract unwanted attention. Yeah, niggers could find out on the internet. The police could find out if you're murdering somebody. If you're so used to murdering people, the police could find out. A lot of people could find out what you're doing at the mental hospital. You're using medicine to hurt a celebrity or something. People could find out on the internet. Well, technology is changing. But yeah, don't play God, mate. Don't play God with anybody, bro. Anybody could find out on the internet. You can play God with a computer, mate. Yeah, you can play God. You know, you've got somebody, you're playing God. You call the police now. You got the power over somebody, over the gangs. You call in the police. But now the table is turning now. Now the police are calling you a problem. Because you become a liability to society. Because now you burden the police. Now you call in the police doesn't mean you're a god. Doesn't mean you're safe. If you're stuck somewhere, doesn't mean you're safe. Because you know people. Everybody knows people. Doesn't mean you're a gangster or something. If you're burning somebody with acid and you're still surviving, who's the winner? Who's the winner if you're cheating? Doesn't mean you're a winner. If you're cheating in life, doesn't mean anybody can win. Anyone can cheat. But can you take life straight? Can you not borrow money? Can you not cheat at work? Can you not cheat on your girlfriend? Can you not take advantage of somebody else's girlfriend? Can you not hurt your cousin? Can you not hurt your friend? Can you not act like you're a god? Can you not try to go to church and feel like you earned your way into heaven? You have to earn your way into heaven. Can you not hurt your nephew? Can you not try to borrow money from my mom? Can you live without that $250? Can you live? Can you find work by yourself? Can you live without a KFC? Can you pay your rent if you don't have a mortgage? Can you live with money without our business? Can you make a concert by yourself? Can you live without our ideas? Can you live in the modern world? Now the ancient world is over. Can you live without hurting your own people? Can you live without our money? Can you live without having an inside influence? Can you live without my mom? I can live without my dad. Can you live without damaging our property? Because it's not your property. So you can damage it. You feel like you're a god. But can you live without our brains? Can you live without my brain? Can you live with us coming to the TikTok building and coming there to YouTube? Can you live with us coming to YouTube? Huh? Can you figure that out? Finding your address on the internet. Do you think nobody's going to come after you? Can you live without calling the white police? Can you live without the white police? Can you live without being a snitch? Can you live without corruption? Without sending us to those scary places? So why should we live like that? Can you live without the system? Can you live without the matrix? So why you want to face the matrix, mate? Yeah, but don't play God, mate. Don't play God with the police. The police are not there at your disposal. They're there at discretion. They're not there at your disposal. Anybody can call the police. You can't just hurt somebody and hurt somebody again, expecting to keep robbing someone. Once again, you've come to the ATM to take money, expecting money, mate, with no shotgun shells. You only got 3 shotgun shells. That doesn't mean you got a shotgun. Doesn't mean we don't have guns, motherfucker. Doesn't mean you're a gangster. Yeah, but don't play God with somebody. It's not like people don't want to kill you. If you're hurting somebody with syringes, burning somebody with acid, doesn't mean somebody's not going to find out. Doesn't mean nobody cares. Just because you're a witness and you don't call for help. Help, 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 and you don't help somebody. So who'll help you when the water comes? Who'll help you when your neighborhood gets flooded? Who'll help you when you want help? If you're taking advantage, bro, who will help you? If you don't know who the boss is, be careful what you're teaching someone, mate. Somebody could be learning what you're teaching. Learning and the world could be changing around you. One day the water will come, mate, when you least expect it. But that episode, mate, don't take advantage of anybody, bro. Nobody will take advantage of you. Just because you're in a position of power doesn't mean you must take advantage. Don't take advantage. Then nobody will take advantage of you.